Hey, it's Dave, and I'm here with Melissa today. Hey, over the years, Melissa had a very interesting, I would say, like, observation. And it was as simple as if a food doesn't feel good to me, I'm not going to eat it, right? And you've always said that, and there's been some foods that. Are you laughing because we were just having an argument? Is that why you're laughing?
No.
Over the years, there's been a couple foods that I guess didn't sit well with you, right?
Right.
And what were those?
Mostly dairy, and then miscellaneous things like maybe eggs, for example.
Okay, nothing else. Those were kind of the biggies.
No, I mean, I'm also reactive to things that I've learned now are called high histamine foods.
Okay, cool. And maybe we can get into that sometime in the future because I think that's really interesting. Anyway, Melissa recently went through a food sensitivity test.
Yeah, I took a food sensitivity test, which is a blood test.
You took a blood test, and they gave you back like graphs, kind of a thing on foods that they deemed you sensitive to.
Correct.
Based on your blood work.
Correct.
Okay, and so what foods came back as being sensitive to?
All dairy, egg whites, rice, and rye.
Okay, so in general, your intuition was spot on.
Yes.
Yeah, so whenever you would eat, over the years, whenever you would eat those foods, you would just not feel good.
Right.
And this basically confirmed that.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's so interesting from a bunch of different levels. First of all, like, number one, trust your gut, like literally, like trust your instincts. And I do think your point of, if it doesn't sit well with me, if it doesn't sit well in my belly, that is a good reason. That's good enough reason to stay away from that. Number two, we're all different. Okay. And what I worry about is somebody following somebody else's diet. Like, okay, so you're going to follow your friend Becky's diet, and Becky had a lot of success eating X.
Yeah,
right?
Maybe she has a 4-egg white breakfast.
Maybe she has a 4-egg white breakfast, and that doesn't suit you.
Right.
So just because it's good for Becky, I don't know Becky. Anyway, just because it's good for Becky, or just because it feels good to Becky, doesn't mean that it's going to feel good to you. And it's interesting, as your nutrition coach, this is something that we observed over the years, and we kind of massaged your nutrition plan to keep you away from eggs in the morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, there are some things that generally speaking, a lot of give people problems. Okay, and that would be dairy. What else? Gluten, sugar, alcohol. Those are the biggies. Melissa, and we only found this out in going through chemo and cancer, that you need to stay away from foods that are high in histamines too.
Correct.
Yeah, and as I've researched this more, again, we talk about the 4 biggies to stay away from. And when I say stay away, these can be inflammation inducing into a large number of people. Okay. So again, gluten, dairy, sugar, alcohol. But the one that we don't talk about that seems to be like number 5 on that list is foods that are high in histamine. So I think that's really interesting. And I think we should talk about that some other time.
Yeah,
okay. Thank you for trusting your intuition. I think that's really, really wise, and we should all do that more often in life. You guys have a great day. Please like, follow, share. Hey, we're going in for a workout today. What do you got? Heavy day at the gym.
Heavy day, heavy legs.
All right. Well, good. I'm excited for that. Say bye.
Bye.
See you guys. Thanks.